Today I'm going to talk to you about a tragic story of Edith Wall. She was only age 7 when she was found deceased. So this is the first article that I was able to find on Edith's case, and here we have, and I'll read it to you. Lying in a lonely corner of a field on the bleak mountain to the end of New Tredegar, they was found on Thursday morning, as briefly narrated in the Post of that day, the corpse of little Edith Wall, aged 7, daughter of widower who lives at Church Terrace, New Tredegar. She was sent off at an evening paper at a newsagent's shop only 150 yards away from her home. She had been missing then onwards, and not until 9 o'clock was the mystery of her absence so tragically solved by the search parties that had been in storms of bitter rain and wind searching for her throughout the night. It was at that hour the son of farmer Thomas Pritchard found the body of the unfortunate child lying in the corner of a field some 200 to 300 yards away from the Tredegar Road. The body, which was in the northeastern corner of the field, was lying on its left side, the head thrown back, and the hat or cap covered the face. Her legs were screwed up under her body, but no disarranged clothing. That was until they lifted little Edith from the position, and blood was noticed on the grass below, which soaked through from her undergarments and all through her clothing. She had been assaulted. They then found footprints in the field around her body, which they measured. The police then reported what was said to be an important clue. A young man by the name of Went overheard a conversation between a man and woman. The woman stated that she saw somebody and mentioned the boy's name, trying to drag a little girl under the bridge leading to the spot where the body was found. She shouted to the youth that she would tell the Sergeant Humphreys and told him to leave the child alone. That is all the lad heard, but he was able to give this striking description of the woman who spoke these words. The person in custody for the crime is named John Morgan, a 17-year-old boy from 95 Greenfield Street. He was arrested at a local ice cream shop where he spent a lot of his time. A landlady said she saw the boy and father together about 6 p.m. and later again at about 6:40 p.m. This is where I cannot find any more news articles on Edith's case, so I've resorted to looking online, and I have managed to find something here on unsolvedmurders.co.uk, and it just says here, I'll read it out. 2 hairs on her body were found dissimilar to her own. He said that there was undoubted evidence of an outrage having been committed. He also said that the post-mortem revealed the first signs of acute pneumonia. He said that if Edith Wall had not been criminally assaulted and left on the mountain, she would probably have lived longer. So, leading on here, so the man who was arrested and suspected of killing her was detained, but he denied killing her, saying, "I know nothing about it, I never outraged anyone." The hairs were not similar to hairs that was found on her clothing, and at the inquest the coroner pointed out that there was no evidence against him. After the inquest, a special sit-in of the New Tredegar magistrates was held, and the man was discharged after no evidence was offered against him. The coroner's jury returned a verdict of willful murder against some person or persons unknown. So there you have it. Edith Wall's case is an unsolved mystery.